God will not market a template that depopulates his kingdom. Frivolous believers are bad for kingdom business. One thing that believers do not realize is that they are actually supposed to be marketers. Or let's not say marketers, let's say influencers. The reason why I will call them influencers is because everything about them is supposed to project the culture of the kingdom. The Bible showed us a template in the life of Jesus. In Acts chapter 1, it said, "The former treatise I have written to you, O Theophilus, of all the things that Jesus began to do and to teach." We can see that in practice and in the words of his mouth, Jesus was a practical influencer. Who is an influencer? An influencer is a person who is supposed to market a brand. The first thing you need to know about an influencer is that you cannot afford to practice what is not consistent with the brand that you represent. For example, if you're an influencer for Apple brand, you are not supposed to be using a Samsung phone because that's like their direct competition. There's just this thing about iPhone and Samsung where they are always at loggerheads. If you are a brand ambassador for iPhone, they will not condone you using a Samsung. That's the reason why many of these brands, they would send you free products for you to use. The idea is that everything about you, your words, your actions must reflect the brand. This is what is expected of you as a believer also. That's why the Bible tells us that Jesus began to do and to teach. So not just his word, his behavior also aligned to the culture of the kingdom that he represented. There's this wave of believers in the body trying to talk down on a circumspect walk as though it isn't important, but we have to realize that we are brand ambassadors. The Bible says you are witnesses of the things that Jesus Christ taught, witnesses of the things that Jesus Christ did. Your practice is how men will come into the understanding of these realities. So I know that you want to believe that it is totally fine if you practice whatever you like, you don't walk circumspect, but I can tell you categorically that it makes no sense. Now imagine, Amaka is someone who represents a cosmetic brand. And so she's advertising a kind of cream that is supposedly going to make your skin smooth. It's going to rid your face of all kinds of pimple, black spots, etc. But Amaka's face is riddled with pimples and black spots. According to her, she uses this product and this product is supposed to do this. Her face does not represent what the product supposedly is doing. The management of that brand is probably going to come together to discuss what to do next because she's not representing the brand properly. They will probably have to look for another model who will reflect the culture and the values of that brand. So God, we are like influencers. We're like marketers. We're actually supposed to project the culture of the kingdom we represent. So every time that we are faulty in the demonstration of the values of the kingdom, what we're actually doing is that we are marketing the kingdom wrong. Have you ever heard somebody say, if this guy is a believer, I will never be a believer in my life? That's a wrong influencer. That's a wrong marketer. Your life is supposed to be a template upon which God will reflect the realities of this kingdom that we are trying to market to others. It is very important that your deeds align with your word. It is very vital. It's not like it makes you more born again, but it makes you a more efficient witness through which God can reach out to unbelievers.